deel. Gaan ons nog luister, Ivan?
Nee, wat? Luister, jy kan hier so, dat ons, wanneer julle moet sit en skryf sy die hele tyd nie.
Okay.
I think Mossel Bay has been proactive. I think we're trying to establish a best practice and we're trying to establish something that's not been done before. We're trying to actually, through clever MOIs, to develop a public-private partnership. A public-private partnership in South Africa is basically undoable due to
economic development in the world, and that's here because of pandemic. We don't have that down. And out of 24 million people, so far, the total infection of...
So that's why we all need to enhance our cybersecurity, including your system. You don't know where it's been guy. And somewhere they will shut down your facility, and you will be in trouble. And they don't. Just recently, there are some cases that the guy.
I don't think here is partnership here. What you have here is partnership and collaboration. Partnership is a theoretical exercise. That's why they only see it at the university. Collaboration is the actioning of the partnership. So I think that the ingredients is here, and I'm very proud of this municipality. And I think I want to congratulate the officials, the planning department. And I'm very happy that when I saw the design of the plan, I saw that if you come into the bottom ground, the big job on the left will also be accommodating disaster management. Yes. And the small rooms, and I think it's an excellent way. And all the other activities.
For the Southern Cape. So it's not only about Mossel Bay, it's about a little bit broader than the Southern Cape. Then we also have provincial traffic, that's traffic, provincial traffic, and then we also do our own asset management. Because it's important to look after our own assets in terms of the municipality. That's
good day, I hope you all well. There is excavations on site. We have PLBs plant on site as well. We're going to stop them for the meanwhile. So just when we do our site walkabout, just keep yourself safe. Obviously, excavations we did demarcate. But yeah, it's our own responsibility as well to look where we walk.
But where will you display the cameras?
We can have three walls with screens. So this is where all the decisions will be made, and then the breakaway will be in the ops room on that side.
yes. First to ask where all the screens will be, they're all marked. And that's what we talked about. And we will have 3 sets of screens eventually lie on top of each other.
It was an existing building. The golf club is on lease agreement.
What is that there?
As part of the golf club facilities.
So this building is just this one here?
Yeah. The golf club actually built this up to a certain stage, and then due to various reasons they did not continue with the project, and then the municipality saw it as an opportunity, as it is actually our premises, so council entered a new agreement with the golf club and the homeowners association because it's part of an estate. And yeah, so that is the challenge, in terms of, I heard the comments that it should have been bigger and so on, but the problem is you work with an existing building. This is the server room, computer server room, so you can see that we lift the floor, part of the specs for a server room, no windows, etc., etc. So this will be a server room also, which the municipality will utilize.
So there will be an aircon to keep it cool.
Yes. All those things will be in there.
I want a job here.
And then Johan, I think the generator will stand here. Yeah. The generator is part of the contract. Yeah.
Now, nowadays when people build buildings, they build with 2 things in mind. One is maximum natural sunlight because of aircon. And the second thing is solar panels to generate your own electricity.
That's for the lift, up and down, and the shaft, and then also a paraplegic on the top. So top and bottom.
Perfect. We all know that South Africa, one of the biggest single issues that we are faced with is the safety of citizens. And in fact, if you go back to the history of why governments existed during the time of Aristotle and Plato, as the first function of a government is the safety of its citizens. Now we have seen that in many places in South Africa, the government has actually failed citizens. And I want to say thank you for the vision of the municipality, because I think I just listened now to Douglas, and he used 2 words. He said, here is resource integration. That's a Taiwanese concept. He said, what we see here is resource integration. So I really want to thank you. A project is normally 4 phases. It is the idea. I want to thank those who started with the idea. Secondly, an idea needs to be developed in the plan, in the concept, further development of the idea. And then you must implement the idea. And we are now in the implementation phase of the idea, the construction. I want to thank those people here who said these are QS. Thank you also for the work that you guys are doing, and everybody that is on site, site managers, and the people looking after the safety here. That's the implementation. The 4th phase of a project is the termination or the handover. But that's an engineering concept of project management. This is different. It doesn't have 4 phases, it has 6 phases. So instead of having an idea, this project has the context first. The context in South Africa, people are not feeling safe. So the municipality took it on itself. And I saw in the presentation, Leon, you quoted section 152 of the Constitution, economic development and the safety of the citizens. So that's the context of why this idea is. So it's very important. Mossel Bay wants to project itself as a safe city, as a smart city, as an innovative city, as an entrepreneurial city, and I think that context is important. You've seen in 2017 it was the Town of the Year. You've seen it's the best rated municipality by Ratings Africa. And the last phase of the project is not the handover, the termination. The last phase of project management in a community development context is what we call empowerment. So this project will empower the citizens through Douglas's concept of resource integration and empower people. So I want to thank all of you for the great initiative, both from the operational presentation, the strategic presentation, and we thank you, Leon. We can see since your arrival, things happened with the necessary support, with the portfolio chairs, and the committee members and the staff. This municipality is world-class staff. You can't do anything with world-class staff. And I want to thank also the technical people, because I can see the technical skill, the thinking of the lift for the disabled, the bathroom for the disabled, the managers having a global view here, and the stairs and the tea facilities right at the back. It shows there was thinking, and I want to thank you for thinking for the future. And I'm looking forward to come with my friend in February, but please make time for golf. So thank you.
Yeah, Minister Ivan, from my side, thank you for assisting us, obviously, with your thoughts. And obviously, in future, we would like to partner closer with province as well and our other governmental partners. Like you've heard this morning, we are gladly working together with partners in Mossel Bay. It's one of the strategic things we've rolled out over the past 5 years, and I think we've already come a long way, and in the future we will continue doing that. We understand the tremendous pressure government is under, a fiscal, we understand from national side, we see that the fiscal is under pressure. So we understand that the communities will have to obviously start helping the whole of society approach, as we discussed this morning, is definitely a very important building block of this whole project. We're definitely looking forward for the opening, and then, as you've mentioned, then the actual work starts. And we're looking forward also of the new concept where we work together with the private sector and the residents and the non-profit organizations, safety-related companies in our town, to work hand in hand with them, even within our center. This will be a municipal building, but it will be be shared with them. So we're really looking forward, and hopefully we can push this towards our municipalities as a best practice so that they can follow. Obviously there will be still little things that might have to change in future. Just after the visit of the 21st by PC Patekile, Provincial Commissioner, just after that we will go for our second round of site visits, where we will go and visit other control rooms in the Western Cape as well. At this stage we've already received some of the protocols from them. Actually quite a lot of work that's already been done in the vicinity of R1 million. We received that free of charge, which we will implement also in our centre. We're looking also at further electronic integration, and definitely from the Director General in terms of cyber security, we're already working on that, and definitely very good inputs from your side. So thank you very much.